So when we're in the clinic, when we are supporting female health, these are all the different elements that we are looking at. Eliminating food intolerances. The lesson that we did last month was on food intolerances. So if you're interested in that or haven't seen it, then we've got that as a recording. Food intolerances is huge. It's a huge part of what we do. And we look at just clearing out the foods that are causing inflammation, and we're looking at putting the foods in that are going to add in nutritional density. We are always looking at balancing blood sugars. It's one of the fastest things that we can do, because we can change our blood sugars by what we're putting in our mouth on the next meal. So yes, blood sugar regulation can take a little bit of time, but we can start to work with it as soon with the next meal. So and it like Claire was saying, it's an important part of the triangle. So we need to get those blood sugars balanced, and we need to reduce stress. We are looking at supporting healthy hormone production, always getting those three legs of the stool balanced if we are going to feel healthy. We are often looking at eliminating toxic load, and we see that contraceptives, artificial hormones, play a role in that toxic load, but also the cosmetics that we have in our environment, the cleaning products, that are all xenoestrogens in our environment, which we'll talk a little bit more about soon, that are adding to this hormone picture. We want to be improving digestion. We want to be making sure that someone is exercising correctly. So we see it through this hormone lens, that if someone is exercising, doing a lot of cardio after work, last thing at night, we are producing stress hormones at the wrong end of the day. So this is going to affect our sleep. This is going to affect our hormones. It's going to affect the triangle. And we are looking at getting sleep as good as possible. So this is when someone comes off the pill, or if we've got a woman coming into our clinic, these are all the areas that we look at from a coaching perspective, from a supplement perspective, and from a diet perspective, or from a artificial hormone perspective. Now, if we have a woman who is on the pill, and this is why we have this conversation on the first session about the reasons that they are on the pill, and we understand that some women decide that they want to stay on the pill, that it is the option for them, it reduces what we can work on to bring that body into balance. We can still work with the food intolerances and with the diet, with nutritional density. We can eliminate the toxic load as much as we can, looking at things like cosmetics and our cleaning products. And we can look at balancing exercise. However, we find it much more challenging to be working with the blood sugars, because of this interplay between when we are overriding our estrogen and our progesterone and our testosterone. It is much harder to balance blood sugars because of this relationship with what Claire was talking about with the triangle. We cannot support healthy hormone production because there are artificial hormones going in. We find dealing with stress much harder, because progestin is a stimulator, estrogen is a stimulator, testosterone is a stimulator. So there are no calming hormones in the body. So from a chemical perspective, reducing stress is a lot harder. And improving digestion. Like I said, if we are constantly taking an oral contraceptive, we are affecting our digestion. And because estrogen and progesterone play a role in healthy digestion, and the whole endocrine system, the pancreas plays a huge role in digestion, and digestion is such a victim if our hormones are out of balance, that it is so much harder to get a digestion working. We can see improvement if we're eliminating food intolerances and we're putting the good stuff in, but it is much, much harder. And we struggle to get that sleep regulated because we've got all this